Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now it's Luis Suarez, Neymar touches it back, and it's Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez,
Oh, well played.
Van Dijk gets it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Haaland. Rodri does well to get it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Makaleli produces the perfect tackle there. No goals as yet. Araujo.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Little pass back. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rodri. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play, though.
And he shoots! And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they can counter here. And they've switched it over to the other side. And he's picked it up out wide. Fired deep to... Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Maldini. And it's Neymar. Nesta goes sliding in. Nedved. Good, strong midfield running here. Koller chasing after it. Seedorf powering forward here. Nesta. To Lahm. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Roberto Carlos. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved driving forward. Neymar. Oh, important interception. Makaleli. Saliba. Threads one in. Lam.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. Now it's Neymar. Nedved has it out wide and in space. And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well,
and the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Great vision. Ball driven towards the far post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Pinches it off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Lam. Nedved. It's Bellingham. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Czech trying to keep... Oh, what has happened here? Swings it across. Forward it goes. And he was alert to it. Nedved. Messi. Nedved looking to add to his goal. And there's green grass ahead of him. No, he refuses to take the bait. Lam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
71,898.
Nesta. Lam. Nicely weighted ball. That's a little off target. Quick look, then plate. He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height
13,
advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 18, Neymar. Number 4,
They've
Messi.
played it short. Now it's
Number
Seedorf.
15,
Real chance!
Nedved. Number 7, Bellingham.
And now they
Coming
can
on the
spring out of
field,
defence.
Number 10, Shevchenko. Number 5, Vinicius.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Number 11, Bale.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Pepin.
Oh, nice touch.
Number 22, Mateus. Substitution
Vinicius
in progress.
Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká. Kola. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Thuram. Played it early. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Driving on and making good progress. Mateus. Figo. Looking for the run. Figo picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a throw-in. That has not gone well. Thuram! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is a brilliant interception. Kaká. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There will be 1 minute.
So just
added
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. Lam. Plays a sharp little ball here. Figo gets into some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then,
Please
Jim?
join me in
Manchester
wishing
United
all the
certainly
best to
had some
members
good
of our
moments,
fan
Peter.
club.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
As you can see, we're face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot!
Oh, what a mistake!
Luis Suarez with the cross. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the pass is intercepted. Araujo, that has not gone well. Great vision. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thuram. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Maldini. Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rodri. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. Triol did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lampard wins the duel this time. Lampard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lampard proves too strong. And he plays one through. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly, knocks it into space,
And the ball is out of play.
Thuram. Here's Rodri. Nedved. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Big chance! One-on-one! Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any...
Bebeto! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the...
A header! Cafu, and he's been shifted off it. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Always onto this. Luis Suarez gets through, and the shot! They've scored! How good is is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put a
Chance! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Point-blank header! And he's spooned it over the bar. Some resolute defending there. Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. He's gone for goal! Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Scholes. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half. He has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. They're urging him to shoot. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu cuts out the pass. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Nedved. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now there's a fine ball. He's onside. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Big chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Nedved. Neymar. So we've reached the hour mark. And Bebeto! Oh, denied at the last.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kim Min-jae kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho plays it in. And he's there to clear it. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Neymar. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Threads one in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great chance! Scholes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Look at the space here, and he's got decent chance! Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Nice control. Oh, great run, magical. Messi! Scholes. Probing pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Nedved. Bellingham. And this is Luis Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shoots! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Can he finish? And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided... And we're done. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues... Bellingham! And he thumps it clear. Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position.
Neymar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And it's Nedved.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
The defender is not giving up on this.
Neymar. Oh, it's Luis Suarez! And it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Roberto Carlos. And it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Mbappe.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. João Neves is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Eto'o.
Pelé, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still goalless at the moment.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bellingham. Manchester United finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Insigne. Searching pass he's played there. And he welcomes it in. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved driving on and making good progress. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved is fouled.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
And the ball's come loose here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Check, gets it clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, who's going to be first to this? More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. Now Mbappe. Pele. Now it's Neves. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pele, he's picked his way through. That is good alertness. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Eto'o, spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Lovely feet. And here's Insigne. Now the ball in. He's done well to get that clear. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And the through ball. Shoots! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have the first goal. And talk it face to face with the keeper. And a chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
João Neves. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
The attendance for this match was
Truly superb. A goal
70,987.
of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely, now then. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Suarez on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And this is Pele!
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe, can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe. Gerrard. Now it's Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard gets it away. Bellingham. And it's Nedved. He could be in here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. João Neves. Now it's Insigne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
2 added minutes have been
He is
indicated.
through here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
13,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Neymar. Number
Thuram.
4, Messi.
2 minutes to be added on.
Number 15.
And time is up. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
If you're just joining us, and Messi! Oh, that's just stunning!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already.
And he's been shifted off it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Well, they can break here. Now it's Neymar.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That is lovely.
Now that's well seen too.
That's a throw. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
And it's Messi.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, what a ball! Great chance!
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rodri. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
It's anyone's ball now. In with the challenge.
Neymar. Makaleli.
Roberto Carlos. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos.
And the cross comes in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Rodri. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Suarez might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lahm delivers. Nedved. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bergomi. Nedved. Neymar. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an imaginative pass. Looking to go deep. Thuram clears it away. Messi. Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Makaleli. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nesta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the whistle goes for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. Rodri. Rijkaard. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Nedved. Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Makaleli. Looks to the other side. And it's Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball driven towards the far post. Played it again. Maldini gets it away. Roberto Carlos. Plays the return pass. Crosses it in here. Araujo can get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm. Defending was strong and firm. Manchester United in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Thuram! He scored! Back to within 1! Interesting! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response you'd be looking for.
This match was 71,898.
Rodri, a picture of focus and alertness. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Cross to the back post. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height
13,
advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 7, Bellingham. Number 15, Nedved.
Lahm with the short one.
Number 18,
Out to the left it
Neymar.
goes. Lahm
Number
plays it in.
4, Messi.
Rijkaard tries to
Coming on the
clear.
field, Number 10,
Milan really are
Shevchenko.
going for it here, Peter.
Number
Now it's just a
22,
matter of sustaining the
Mateus.
effort.
This is a
Number
really
24,
front-footed approach.
Pepe.
A lucky break
Number
would certainly help their cause now.
Vinicius Junior.
And the
Number
finish!
11, Bale.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Figo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. Lahm goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Milan have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta gets across and deals with it. Alisson sends that a long way. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Now Kaká. Kaká goes steaming forward. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now then, the ball's come loose. Milan have a free kick. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kaká. The ball has bounced loose now.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Lahm gets into a good position. Now, can they get it back? And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is onto this. He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Lahm. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, that is one way to stop him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make...
Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Roberto Carlos. Lam. Figo. And it's Lam. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And just
Thrilling,
quick reminder today to
nail-biting,
please
perhaps
drink
frustrating
responsibly.
until the very
Anyone appearing
end. But we
intoxicated
do...